on top of the blender container. Oops. This is Blind in the Kitchen. Today I'm showing you how I make cashew milk. For a blind person, organization is key because I can't scan with my eyes and see where the cashews are. I memorize and I organize. Everything has its own place. I'm not the best at it, but I try. I know my cashews are in this cabinet, the second shelf. The same thing goes to the measuring cups. I know which drawers they are in. I used to be able to see the writings on those cups. Not anymore. What I do now to differentiate, I put them on top of each other, and now I know the smaller one is a quarter cup, the bigger one is the half cup. For measuring, no rocket science here. I use my fingers to level the cashews in the cups. I didn't have time to soak the cashews overnight. That's what I usually do. But today I'm just gonna do a shortcut and boil them. When I fill the pot with water, I either use my usable vision or have my hand inside the pot until I feel the cashews are covered with water. If I spill, no biggie, which I do a lot. When I put the pot on the oven, before I turn it on, I feel around to align it with the stovetop. I memorize which knob for which stovetop. Sometimes I forget, so I use my handy dandy phone magnifier to remind me. By memory, I know 1 o'clock high, 6 o'clock medium, 11 o'clock low. How do I know it's boiling? That's an easy one. By smell. I smell the cooked cashews. I hear the water bubbling and moving. I sometimes can use my usable vision and see the steam rising. Strain the cashews very slowly and carefully. I will have contact from the pot and the strainer. Slowly pour. I found this is a safer way for me. Whenever I pour something into something, I make sure to have contact between the two things, so I minimize spilling. For the honey, I know what cabinet the honey is in. I will use 1 tablespoon, so I know which drawer the tablespoon is. I will have the honey on top of the blender container. Oops. I need to take the lid off first. Pour right on top so I don't spill. I don't spill too much, at least. The same story for the salt. Cooking is not 100% vision. If you want it to be, you can use your other senses. For this Vitamix, it's not accessible. No tactile buttons, no screen reader, no talking buttons, nothing. Nada. But I love it. So me. I had to get this close to it to be able to kind of differentiate which one is which. And now you're a pro in Blind Girl Kitchen, right? You know that I know where my things are, so I know where to grab the bottle. When I pour something, I have contact between the two things I'm pouring in and from. I use my usable vision or my finger to know if something is full. My hearing does help with that as well. By knowing your needs and adapting for them, I can make cashew milk like sighted people can.